All right, welcome back, Mighty Bears. We are on character motivation and moving forward to lesson 20. So let's go ahead and review what is character motivation and how do you identify it? What is character motivation? Motive or motivation is what drive a character to think, behave, or interact with others in a way that is specific to his or her trait. So think of it as what is driving the character to act that certain way. What is the character's motivation? What is the goal? Why is the character feeling this way? It's all tied into how the character internally feels. Within a story or piece of literature, character motivation is anything that influences a character to make a specific decision or take a certain action. So, what are the clues? The clues are the most important part because this is your text evidence. This is what's going to lead you to make the inferences on the character so that you can really understand the character's motives. So, the background, why do we know? What do we know about the characters? You're going to focus on those traits. You're going to pay close attention to the character's actions, what the character's saying, and the character's thoughts. The key events. Look for how the characters interact with other characters. Remember, as you're looking for these clues, not all of them will be in the text. Sometimes you may find one, sometimes you actually may find all. But focus on those clues leading to the character's feelings. So now let's go ahead and practice. You're going to go ahead and read this short passage when I say go, and you are going to answer the question that's on the right. Why did Danny invite Tom to his party? Find as many clues as you can in the text. Look at, you're going to look at the acronym. I just realized that it's supposed to be in BEST AM so that you can better understand it. Sorry. So go ahead and look for background, speech, thoughts, actions, event, and motivation. You'll see it at the end before the exit ticket, what I mean by the acronym, so that you can better understand and know, well, what are the clues that I'm looking for involving the character? Go ahead and, when I say go, pause the video and read the passage looking for your clues about the characters, background, speech, thoughts, actions, event. This will lead to character motivations. Go. All right, now let's see what clues you gathered. So the clues that you should have found: why didn't Danny invite Tom to his party? The background, they were best friends until this year. Tom is spending more time with a new student. We didn't see anything for speech. The thoughts, I don't need him anyways. Remember, all of this is your text evidence. The actions, Danny didn't invite Tom to his party. Danny sees them playing ball at recess, and his motivation, Danny's feelings are hurt. He is jealous of Tom's friendship with the new boy. So now let's go ahead and go into our exit ticket and what you need to do to complete your exit ticket correctly. So follow along as I read the slide. Within a story character, motivation is anything that influences a character to make specific decisions or take a certain action. So you're asking yourself, how do we understand the character's motive? How is the character feeling? We look for the clues in the text to help us understand the character's feelings. All of this is focusing on the character's feelings. Now, if we think about fiction, and I would have you annotate for fiction, remember, the heart was for number one, and that was focusing on the characters' feelings and actions. That's the exact same thing that you do for motivation. You focus on those characters' feelings and actions because that's where all of your clues lie. So step one, you are going to read the passage twice for comprehension. And then step two, now you're going to be again looking for your clues. So what are the clues? You're going to focus on the background. What do we know about the character? The traits to pay attention to are character's actions, what the character is saying, the character's thoughts. Key events, look for the character interactions with the other characters. Now, as I'm going through these clues, I want you to make sure that you know that you will not always find every single clue. This is just to be used as a guide. All right, here's the acronym that I want you to remember. Whenever you're done reading a passage and you're focusing on the character's motives, and it's asking you about making an inference on the character's feelings, this is the acronym that you're going to be using. You're going to use Best AM. You're going to think about background. You're going to think about the event or events. You're going to think about the character's speech, which is what the character's saying, the character's thoughts, action or actions, and the character's motive or motivation. So now it is your turn. Go ahead and begin your exit ticket for lesson 20, focusing on the acronym BEST AM, which is going to be your guide to help you look at those questions and look for the clues to answer those questions correctly on character motivation. Go ahead and begin.